should not be ruling the earth, white people. You should be in a cage somewhere, locked up, with 1 meal a day and 1 cup of water to keep you weak. Because when you are strong, you murder people. When you are healthy, white people, you slaughter innocent black people. Don't look for an escape. Keep walking. I see you. They're walking on the street. They're like, oh, should we go left? Should we go right? You didn't think of that when your forefathers was lynching mine. You didn't think of that when you had us in slavery. Don't act like you want to avoid me right now. You mad because I'm here? You should have never enslaved us, devil. Now you got to deal with it. Walking down the goddamn street is like, oh, should we go that way? Should we go this way? I'm going to tell you what you could do. Come and suck on the end of this. That's what you could do. Now, white man, bring your wife and your daughter and come and suck on the end of my boot. Because you murdered my forefathers, murdered my foremothers, stole this land from my brothers. And then you turn around and call me lazy and shiftless and criminals and drug dealers? You're the goddamn drug dealer, white man. You're the rapist. You're the murderer. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. Whatsoever right you got, you better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before, and see the next brother that's on the heart.
The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.
And I can't say it enough, and I pray you devils die tonight in that March Madness.
That's right.
I pray you die. I pray you walk out the arena and drop dead of a stroke.
That's right.
I pray blood comes from your eyes and your ears for what you did to black people, and you devils ain't even sorry. Not one white man came up here and said, you know what? You are right. You have every right to be angry. I want to say I am sorry on behalf of my people for what they did to yours, because you're so goddamn proud. You're proud. You kill us like you kill dogs, like you kill a goddamn cockroach. Let me tell you something, white man. We are God's chosen people. And we ain't roaches and we ain't dogs. And you are going to pay for what you did to black people. Any white man want to redeem himself? Any white woman want to come up here and show how good and gracious you are? Huh? Nah, you ain't going to do that. You're going to be proud. So you need death. You need death according to the Bible. Read. What you got? Go ahead. You white people need the death from the Lord. The judgments from on high. Because you don't understand nothing else. Imagine Eric Garner said, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And you white people said, I could breathe just fine. You are heartless. You are heartless people. Go home tonight and drop dead, devil. Go home tonight and drop dead so black people can finally be free. Hispanics and Native Indians can finally be free to live in peace. Read. So, chapter 1 is enough. Bullshit. Say it again. No, I'm not. Come on, come closer. I ain't here. No, I'm not.
I understand they did what they did to us.
Right.
It's not gonna make it no better. The only way.
This is not hate, though.
The way that it's coming out.
That's my point, sir.
Hey, it's just the approach. The way it's coming out.
Hold on. Okay, I feel you.
They did what they did to us.
That's
so
true.
We can't take that back, but we can make it better by coming together. But this
Coming together with who?
Coming each other.
With who?
We cannot kill what they did to us by preaching this.
So wait, what's more harmful? My words or their actions?
Your words.
So my words lynched people, hold on, let me just ask you this. I'll listen to you. I'm asking you a question. We're going to dialogue. And listen, brother, I appreciate you stopping the music for this. I do. And brother, listen, this is love.
I'm with what y'all talking about, right?
Right.
How far you willing to go?
All the way. All the way. Hold on, but let me deal with you. I'm going to come to you. Hold on, sis. I'm going to ask you this question. You raise a valid point. How can we move on if we don't love everybody? And they did what they did, and that's all well and good. Now, let me ask you this. When they were lynching us, were they speaking or were they doing something?
They were doing both.
They were doing both. What am I doing? Am I doing both?
The tongue is the most powerful weapon. You manifest what you speak.
Right.
You're speaking.
Let them know what you want to do.
I am not speaking about killing white people.
You want them away. You want them
Yes.
They're not going to go anywhere.
That's what you think. And that's why I'm out here. And sis, this ain't your fault. We all grew up thinking white people ain't going nowhere. They the most powerful. We all grew up thinking that because of a goddamn Christian church. Hold on. This Bible is about justice.
I love that you
Hold on, and let me finish. I know what you're going to say, and I got it prepared for you. But this book says, he who leads into captivity must go into captivity. He who kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. That sounds like hate. That's something called justice. And it sounds like hate to black people. It sounds like hate to black people. Now you see what's going on? You can wait your turn and I could come to you. You can say, we having a conversation. You see, listen, white people ain't doing that. Ain't no white people coming out here to cut me off. But my own people, who I'm trying to show you that we the victims in society. And we need justice. What we need is justice. I ain't talking about hate. I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about they did nothing to us.
They did it to our ancestors, but listen, the book that you're preaching out of is the very book they handed our ancestors to turn against each other. That book you're preaching out of, they gave it to our ancestors when we were enslaved. That book you're preaching out of was written by a white man.
No, it wasn't.
You're reading hate.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This book was not written by a white man. That's a lie. Secondly, this book was given to us in slavery.
Exactly.
And there was a slave. Yes, and there was a yes. I'm saying yes. I'm agreeing with you.
The white man taught us how to read, and the white man gave us that book
right.
because the drums was too powerful.
No, that wasn't why. That wasn't why. Don't walk away. I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna answer you. You want the answer? Or you just want to talk? All right, we're gonna dialogue, and by the end of this, we're gonna benefit because I'm gonna understand you and you gonna understand me. The white man took specific verses from this to try to brainwash us that slavery was right.
That's right.
He bastardized what was written in here. This book says, if you steal a man, you should die. He never taught us that. This book said, the people who came here on slave ships are God's chosen people. He never taught us that. But he never taught us that. He did not, that's true, but he never taught us that. Hold on, I ain't finished this. This book also said that just like we were freed from Egypt with death and destruction to the Egyptians from God, the same way we're going to be freed in America. And a slave called Nat Turner read this book and went to kill him because he read this book and he read how we were the Jews in Egypt. Now, I ain't saying to go kill white people because this book doesn't tell you go kill your slave master. This book tells you obey God's laws and God will slaughter your slave master. That's what this book tells you.
That's right. But what is God's law?
I could show it to you.
No. What is God's law? God's law is love, right?
No. Yes, it is. You're right. Give me 2 John verse 6. I'm going to show you it in the book. I ain't talking up here. This ain't my words. I'm going to show you what's in the book. And can I show you what's actually in the book?
I've read the book.
You didn't read the book from front to end. You didn't. Don't say that. Don't say that. Give me 2 John. Give me 2 John verse 6.
I just want to say one thing.
Can I get to her for a second? Go ahead, sis.
I know
2 John verse 6. Read.
God that I serve. In that Bible, it says, hey, God has a God
No, that's not what agape love means.
Agape means unconditional.
Well, look it up. Let's look it up. Let's look it up and see what. Let's look it up and see what agape means. Can we look it up and see what agape means? You got 2 John. Give me Nehemiah. Give me 2 John. 2 John verse 6. That's 3 John. Give me 2 John, Nehemiah. You're gonna be up next, all right? Give me 2 John verse 6. You said God's commandment is love, right?
God's message, in order to survive, in order to live the life that you were supposed to live, you have to love. You have to forgive.
That's true.
They did what they did to us.
Let's see what he said. Let's see what he said. Let's see what he said.
2 John, verse 6. And this is the love.
Read again.
And this is love.
And read again.
And this is love.
Read one more time just in case you're not clear.
And this is love.
This is about to tell you what love is.
It's like that we walk after his commandment.
That we do what?
That we walk after his commandment.
That we do what?
That we walk after his commandment.
According to the Bible, love is keeping God's laws. Keep reading.
This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning.
From when?
That as ye have heard from the beginning.
From when?
From the beginning.
From when?
From the beginning.
From when?
From the beginning.
What's the beginning?
The beginning of
Genesis is the beginning. Genesis literally means the beginning. We are supposed to obey God's laws from the book of Genesis all the way up. I ain't finished. All the way up. The reason we are under another nation right now is because we disobeyed God's laws.
That's right.
God has specific laws for us. Like any father, any parent out here, any person who has kids, you have rules for your household that must be obeyed. And your kids come home and kids say what? But daddy, my friend gets to stay up till 11. And what does daddy say if daddy is a father? Let me let this one. What does daddy say? What does daddy go and when the son or the daughter comes home and says, Daddy, my friends stay up till 11. What does the father say? You're not your friend. You are my child. And then because you are my child, you are living in my house and you're going to obey my rules. Well, listen, the God of this Bible is not the God of everybody. The God of this Bible is the God of the 12 tribes of Israel.
There's only one God.
Yes, and yes, there's only one. But what I'm telling you is, he is not the God of the Chinese. He is not the God of the Africans or the Arabs. He is the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That is our Father. And he gave us laws to obey. And we must obey him. So why the Chinese pray to Buddha?
There's only one God.
Why the Chinese pray to Buddha?
Why the Muslims pray to Muhammad?
Exactly.
There's only one God.
We have one God. We have one God.
Jesus is a prophet.
They have multiple gods, sis. We have one, they have more than one. And they've always had more than one. But let's not get off topic. I know what you say. I'm too aggressive and I'm preaching hate. No matter how hateful I sound or how aggressive I sound, none of anybody out here is getting lynched today. Nobody is getting set on fire. Nobody is being raped. But the white man, till this day, he is still lynching us.
But this day we are
not free.
This day we can control our own emotions.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And listen, I'm in full control of my emotions right now. Because if I was emotional, I would have done something simple and stupid. And I agree with you. But what I'm trying to tell you is, what they did to us 400 years ago impacts us today.
400 years ago.
It impacts us today. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If I give you $1 million last year, would it impact your year this year? It would. Exactly. So what they did to us back then impacts it now. The same way like their children inherited the wealth of slavery. And it impacts their lives right now. Right now. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
The first slave owner was a black.
Go back to first district and tell them you failed. Go back and tell the cops you don't work out here.
Huh? I ain't know you got put out over Southeast. Man, you coming here?
Who got put out over Southeast? What are you talking
Man, you
about?
shouldn't do that, man.
What you talking about, man?
What you need to tell the black folks, man, do not sell your house. Rent it out.
Listen, I am telling black people now. Listen, you know what it is? You mad because black people listening. And you coming to throw things off. The white man is the goddamn devil. You goddamn right don't sell your house. But I'm telling you something else. I'm telling you obey God. I'm telling you obey God. How about obey God? How about we obey God? How about we obey God?
I obey God. I'm a queen.
You shouldn't do that,
Understand
man.
what I'm saying?
Well, can we obey God's laws?
I obey God's laws, but what you're doing is hatred.
How is it hatred?
It's blasphemy.
How? Show me.
Because you have a wife,
Show it to me.
You say, fuck white people, hate
Did I say that? Did I say
You
that?
bust so many words.
Hold on. But did I say that?
You're telling this white man you're gonna rape his daughter.
What? You got to be sick.
About 20 minutes ago,
You got to be sick.
This man walked by with his daughter, and you said something about raping this man and his daughter.
I said rape?
You said it out your mouth. That's what made
You are a liar.
That's what made me start.
You are a liar. You are a liar. The Israelite school at UPK does not advocate violence to any group or person ever. Ever. In fact, rape is unlawful in the Bible. The Bible said a rapist must die. And you accuse me of saying I want to rape some white woman? Let me tell you something. Sis, for a minute, I thought we had something. But I realized you just love white people. That's the whole thing. You just love white people. Read what you got.
Second John, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning.
This is love. That we do what?
That we walk after his commandments.
That we what?
Walk after his commandments.
That we what?
Walk after his commandments.
The Bible says we should walk after God's commandments. Give me some of these laws. Give me some of these laws. Give me Leviticus 11. You are a liar. You are a liar. We got a camera. We got a camera, and this is going to be out on the social media and the networks. And you gonna see. If I said we should rape a white girl, you are a goddamn liar. You are a goddamn liar. I told that goddamn white man he could come and kiss my boot.
That's right.
I never said nothing about raping nobody. Think of that when your forefathers was lynching mine. You didn't think of that when you had us in slavery. Don't act like you want to avoid me right now. You mad because I'm here? You should have never enslaved us, devil. Now you got to deal with it. Walking down the goddamn streets, it's like, oh, should we go that way? Should we go this way? I'm going to tell you what you could do. Come and suck on the end of this. That's what you could do. Now, white man, bring your wife and your daughter and come and suck on the end of my boot. Did I say that? Did I say that? Hold on. But did I say that?
You're telling this white man you're going to rape his daughter.
What? You got to be sick.
About 20 minutes ago,
You got to be sick.
This man walked by with his daughter, and you said something about raping this man and his daughter.
I said rape?
You said it out your mouth. That's what made
You are a liar.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. Whatsoever right you got, you better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before. And see the next brother that's on the heart.
The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.